if you've had a discussion over 5 or 10 years about succession, and then people start to build up in their mind as what they thought would happen,
Yep.
and what mum and dad thought would happen, what the off-farm siblings thought would happen, and then all of a sudden
Yep.
you get people make their own. It can be innocent, but also they can
Yeah.
make stories up in their head of what they
Well,
thought
they
would
can
happen.
completely believe it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And they can completely believe it and be 100% prepared to put it in an affidavit.
Yeah,
Um,
or they think it's fair. They go, well, I
yeah,
thought that's fair, so that's what will happen. And then when this whole perceived fairness comes in, then we start to get into awful strife.
yeah, yeah. And that's an important point too, Ben, in the getting to the agreement point, particularly with farming families, because I had a conversation with one the other day where um, the discussion was around, well, we need to do what's fair if something happens to him in the next 5 years. And the view of fair was, if it's sold, it's all comes back to us, essentially. And I said, well, let's just think about that for a moment, because um, if that child is staying on the farm, as you've said before, they are a custodian. Um, if it's worth $20 million, that doesn't mean they will ever have $20 million. You've got to actually look at the cash flow. So what are they living off, as opposed to looking at these dollar signs? Because as you and I both know, fair is rarely equal when it comes to farming families in particular.